Good morning, folks. Welcome back. I think today we're going to kind of do more of the same, but I want to sort of extend the mythology and background of our world a little bit and go with some synthetics that have interfaced with the sphere to the point that they have increasingly lost their connection to humanity and their past. So a bit alien looking. So yeah, let's see what we got. So that's our brief. Let's see if we can find something we like for that. And again, I'm just kind of playing around. I'm going to look for base meshes. I want to find something weird. I looked a little bit yesterday in the nature of full disclosure. And I think lots of these would be fun to play with to start. But I'm going to look at maybe this guy right here. I think I like him. And we're going to change him pretty significantly from what he is now, but let's use that one. Okay, Alt-G, S100. Let's see, how big is it now? Not huge, but that's fine. I don't necessarily need to be huge. 211, I think, seems good. And that is a suitably weird ass base mesh. I don't want to just straight up use it though, because, well, I don't know. It feels like we should change some stuff. So let's change some stuff. Bring him up so he's mounted there. Cool. Apply all transforms. Now the first thing I'm looking at is I don't really want to have this stinger thing here. So let's see what we can do with it. We can select it. Let's just nuke it. I controlled exit to make it a plane because I wanted to see. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, so that wasn't a separate mesh, unfortunately. It was just a poly group, but that's fine. Now it's a plane. I'm not sure what these things are. I don't know where they came from. What else are they? It's just a, okay, we're just gonna get rid of that. We don't need that. I don't know what it is, but that's gone now. Okay, that's fun. I like the wings. I think I want to change up the head a little bit and give it a little bit of tie back to something else, to a human form, and give me an opportunity to play with some stuff too. So the thing I was playing with yesterday is I picked up a couple more Scifi helmets from a guy named Ahmad Olumi. I'll show you there here on ArtStation. And these are some fun looking little base mesh helmets that we're going to use. And I think we'll use the second to last one. Oh, how big is it? Oh, get out of edit mode. It's like, where is it? There it is. So let's see if we can just bring that in here, kinda. Pretty much can, actually. It pretty much just works. It's not mirrored, which we need to decide if we want it mirrored or not. I think we probably do, just for my life. The other thing I want to do, I believe, yeah, fine. I think I'll make this a bit bigger, this being the body. So let's scale it to like that. And to like that. I think we can play with the rest, but I think that'll be good. And X just 0. Good deal. Control A, rotation scale, or all transforms. Okay. Let's take our head. Let's make it mirrored. I like the little do-upper off the side, so we'll mirror it that way. Cool. Now, let's apply that for right now. Tab, edit to fill that. There we go. Now that's feeling cool. Okay. And I'm thinking make it a little less organic. I mean, it's going to be a lot less organic, but just in terms of elements, L, X vertices. And let's mirror this sucker. Make sure we have it. There we go. Okay. And then in place of where those things were, let's put something a little bit more constructed. I don't even know. Sure. When all else fails, let's go back to image origins. Use the chainsaw. And a little bit more. I probably want to give it a little bit more of an arm than that. And I'm not entirely sure we're going to do this, but just trying. Can we like that and tab 3E. Scale it slightly. Cool. R. Just kind of try to line it up to something cool. Like that. Do we like it? I don't know. Not feeling it 100% yet. That's a little better. I don't know. It's not awful, but I'm not 100% on it yet. I'm just going to move that back in. Let's see if we like it better mirrored. Sometimes that helps. No, it doesn't feel right. Kind of a neat idea, but maybe we'll just leave it empty. I don't really want all the super spikes everywhere. Where's our delete? There it is. Go back to there. So bring back the spikes. Do we like them better with it? I don't know. Maybe. We'll leave it there for right now. I feel like it's okay. Maybe we'll do those little parts later after we start mechanicizing him. That's a word, right? Mechanicize. This thing. Yeah. Does it have a top? Is this the end? Not really. K. Like that. And maybe K like that. Flatten that down. A lot of work to do that, but I think I like it better. Oh, we lost our mirror. Let's bring that back. And maybe we do the same thing on the other one too. That one feels a little bit better. We're gonna re-topologize it anyway, I think. So that's fine. Is it worth doing? All this stuff, I don't know. Just sort of playing. At this stage, I'm just looking to see if I can come up with cool ideas. And I don't want it to feel super organic, just kind of partially. This piece feels superfluous to me. Yeah, that piece definitely feels unnecessary. These spikes feel a little unnecessary to me. Let's see if we can get rid of them. It would be helpful if this thing was actually a reasonably built mesh, but what are you gonna do? X faces L. It's not even all connected, is it? Some weirdness. What you gonna do? X faces. Okay. To select that loop there. F. Okay. Now I want to get rid of it. Plus, 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 plus. There we go. Maybe even one more. No. Minus. What? Oh. Fine. There we go. Yeah, that's better. That I finally do like better. And we'll let it keep the tail, but definitely that is an improvement. Don't need quite so many spikes. Maybe here? Let's see. Yeah, I feel like I like that better too. Just a little too spiky. Let's apply. Okay. Cool. And it is what? 27,000 faces. Let's try just remeshing it now. See what we get out of it. Quad remesh it. 30,000. Mirrored remesh it. That seems like it held together reasonably well. Let's see. That's a good amount, good size. Now flatten those things down. Way better. That's just a little strange. That's a little weird. Can we? One. Let's see what we got. We got weird multi-vertices going on here. Don't like it. One. Can we just merge these? Merge at center. Sure. Way better. Okay, so that fixed that. Let's do it again here. merge center. Cool. That fixed that up. So one over here, that's okay. That looks like it's okay. Love to see it. Okay. And let's go ahead and save. Where am I? Up, new, 2410, 23.1, live stream, compromised, pathetic. I think we're going to call them the compromised as of right now. Still got a little bit of human action going on with the helmet, which I think is cool. But it's gotten very aliened as well. Okay. So let's see what we got for the body. Looks like he didn't do solid pieces on this one, which is just kind of annoying, but what are you gonna do? I think it'll be okay. Okay, Shift Q, settings, dynamic scale, turned off, tab, got that selected, Shift Q, panels, square, let's go ahead and just turn off that because we don't really care. It's kind of a good vibe just like that, honestly. But let's play with it. Thickness, 0.002. Makes it less. Do we want it less? I kind of like having a little bit more of that depth. Maybe we won't on this one. And 0.01. Let's see if that gives us some definite good cut lines. Let's see if we like better cut lines. Panel seed. Hey, Heresy, or Jay Heresy, or that's kind of cool. Yeah, let's do that. That'll be fun. We might come in and play with those other ones again later too. Nice. Okay. Edit, Alt hide. L, select this. Panels, same thing. Let's increase the number of cuts on that one by going to radial instead of square. Yeah. And maybe let's bring this back down to 0.005 and 0.002. And come back. And this to 0.02. Yeah. So we just have smaller cuts. Seems okay. I can dig on that. Then let's select this guy. No. What's our next? This guy? No. The tail. Do I even want the tail? I feel like the tail is good for balance. That's that whole centerpiece there. Okay. Well, let's use it. Let's try it. Panels. Panel seed. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right, all right. I can get into that. Cool. Just doing this a little bit at a time, kind of jumping around, but let's take now the forelegs. We'll do both forelegs at the same time. Okay, why not? to make sure they're the same thing. Square. Yeah, cool. F9. Let's go to 0.01. They're a little beefier. And 0.005. Yeah. It's a little beefier. Then L. Select the actual legs. Not slice. Shift Q. Panels. Come on. Radial. 9. Triangulate. 20%. Sure. Yeah, that's cool. Can dig on that. Then forearms. Take it to, again, 2. Ooh, that's actually pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Lots of do-upper things. Okay. And I guess a tail. Fun. Sure. And then that section. Panels. Or, hear me out here, plate and sets. Yes, plate and sets are what we want to go with. Probably not quite that much though. Thickness of 0.05. Depth of 0.005 to 0.1, 0.01. Maybe a bit more, but triangulate 25%. That's cool. F9, inner margin 0.002. Yeah, I like it. Okay. So we look at this thing again. Alt hide. Cool. We can just remove L, 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 right? And L. X faces. Cool, we still have our connector piece there. There's a little tiny little thing there, right? Or did I get rid of it? Hey, chef. I think I got rid of it, damn it. Let's see. If I hide that. No, I saw the connector piece. It's there. Okay, cool. And nothing's like sticking out as not being there anymore. He's still good. These wings, I like them, but I feel like they're too, yeah. They need some more panels. One. Yes, that works. Cool, so we got some big sections to small sections. Nice. Save. Coming along, coming along. We're going to do some to the face. I'm not just going to leave it totally untweaked. So let's look at it. L, that section, cool. Lots of weird small bits here. I'm going to take this whole thing and quad remesh it to 50,000. See what we get. Yeah, that's better. A little more even. Because since we're going to mess with it anyway. It was well topologized for what it was. It's just not what it was isn't what we need. There's that visor section. Okay, now let's Shift Q. Plate insets. Max of 25 to start with. Woo! Let's turn off and see if that fixes that. Yeah. Okay, that's still a mess. But that'll be good. Let's mirror it so we can see what the hell we're doing. F9, or not F9, Shift Q. Plate insets. Our indent's got to be like 0.0001. Even that, we might get rid of entirely. And our minimum size is going to be 10. I'm just going to make it to 0. And thickness of 0.001. And we're still messed up in the center there like that. I don't even think I want the center thing to be honest. X faces L, X faces 2, fillet, plus, Control X. Cool. I can live with that. And I think I'm actually going to remesh it again. Try to 45,000, make it a bit bigger. Yeah, it didn't really mess the pipes up too much, and we're good. Yes, okay, thank you. Good. Now mirror it again. Plate insets. Max 0.008. Still too much, I think, but getting there. We're getting closer. Can I? Let's see. What do I want to do with this? And more. I just want to give it some cool bumps, basically. And can we increase the smoothing factor? That helps some. I still don't like those little jagged ass things. I wish it was larger polys, but we need the smaller polys for other stuff, don't we? Let's undo. See what else we can do. P section tab. Now, how many polys is that? 18,000. It's still a lot of polys. Let's remesh this to 5,000. That feels better. Okay, let's try it again. Shift Q, plate insets, plating seed. Oh, that is better. That is much, much better. Alt X, mirror it. Plate insets. See if we can get some funky eyes or something out of this. There you go. That will work for funky eyes. Cool. This part here. Can we L? Yes. Do the same thing to it, basically. And it's going to be, it does not need to be 22,000. We're going to go with remesh to 5 again. 5 seems excellent. Yeah. That is definitely better. Alt X, mirror. Plate insets. Plating seeds. Ooh. Yes. No notes. Fake little jaw thing, but that looks cool. Yeah, we're good. Let's jump back again. We got this. I don't even think we need this piece, and this way hella big, so let's get rid of it. Okay. L, P section. And we're going to make it 1,000. It's still probably huge, right? No, that's good. Okay. Shift Q, oh, Alt X, mirror it. Panels, panel seed. Fun. Yes, very fun. Doing it again. Just try to take that human form and then warp it so it doesn't feel like it was constructed. And I think we're getting there. Gonna delete that. Yes, it is mirrored. Fine. I'm gonna kill the mirror right now. Yeah. L, cool. P section. It's pretty low poly already, right? It's not too bad. What is it? Let's kick it down to like 1,000. No, we'll let it be. Okay. Mirror it. L. Yep. Shift Q. Panels. Sure. Yeah, I think it's a good amount. Maybe I'm going to bring it in just a little bit on this one. Make a maximum of 0.005. That should, yeah. 0.001. Cool. Bring that down. And there's our boy. I like that. Okay, now let's take these tentacles here. That's all that's left. Okay, first off tab. L, I don't know what these pieces are, but they're going away. I don't even think we need this anymore. Yeah, no. And good deal. L, 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 tab. Shift Q, panels. Yeah, that's fun. A little less cray-cray than if we did the insets. And I like it. It's fine. Okay, back in edit. Now we just delete those faces again. Trying to keep my mesh kind of contained. So as I overlap something and it gets completely hidden, I'm just deleting it. I mean, he looks vastly different than he did when we started, but he's still got the same kind of form. And I'm liking him. He's like, he could have started, human, maybe, long ago. Not human, but like human formed. But this looks like it's been run through the ringer. Ooh, okay, we need to mirror that again if we want it. And I do kind of think it's cool. It saves me from having to put my own one in there. Speaking of which, let's start putting my own ones in there. Great cables. Lots of them. Why not? Pretty much, right? Well, kind of the idea, I mean, I haven't really talked a whole lot about the background for my world, particularly in the stream. It's more in the like write-ups afterward. But the idea is that humans found this Dyson sphere a long time ago, and they had some robots with them, very much in the like Bishop from Aliens, probably more than like Star Wars robots. But anyway, they were stuck there, and as they started trying to explore, the robots interfaced with the alien tech of the Dyson sphere, and some shit happened. And this is part of, so some of them maintain relatively their own form still. This one has been, again, compromised to being way more like the aliens that they interfaced with. So that's the idea. Probably the first time I've really talked about it, but still the idea. Those are fun. I just like these little cable things. Yeah, and it's I've always known it, so it's been part of the process as I'm making this. I just haven't really talked about it too much, but you know, it's there. They're all stuck there now, and it's huge. And one of the things that happened when the robots interfaced with the sphere is the sphere started cloning people from the ship all over the whole sphere, but it didn't always go well, which is why we got some weird humans too. Like all of the people on this Dyson sphere are grown or descended from people grown from clone vats of the original crew that found the thing. Um, so, but again, the aliens had the sphere had no idea what it was looking at and just kind of made its best guess. And sometimes that was a bit weird. And now you know the background. I feel like this guy needs a lot of cables. We're probably not going to rig him, so we don't really need to worry as much as we might otherwise. I mean, we could rig him, but I think he would be a real pain in my ass to rig, and I don't know if we need to bother. So unless we need to put him into a fight scene later, in which case I guess we could rig him later. So in the meantime, all we need to worry about is just making him look cool. Yeah, well, he can't get rigged with auto rig, so we'd have to do that by hand. It's not that hard. It's just annoying more than anything else, mostly. I find rigging to be one of the least pleasant tasks in 3D for me personally. No, sir, I don't like it. Let's bring that in closer. Cool. Cool. Just want to break his silhouette in very tiny ways with these cables. So much so that like you don't even really notice when you look at him, but it just feels more involved than if you didn't do it. And we're just looking for cool places to connect things, basically. We're letting the panels dictate in some form. And the panels were random, but that's okay. It doesn't really need to be formed because it's just there to add just that element of detail. Cool. And then maybe there, sure. There, good deal. Add there, add whee, there. Cool. And let's do a neat one hanging kind of from like here to here, maybe even. Yes. That'll be fun. Let's do a similar one from here to here. That one you will see. Those are quite a few cables. What are we up to? 42? Sure. Join them together. Mirror them across. He's feeling good. We might add some more, but let's jump into maybe some kit ops and add some solenoids and stuff to some of these particular parts here is what I was thinking, where we flattened out those spikes. With the big one on here. Scale it down. Almost like udders in a weird way. And mirror it. Okay. And oh, come on. All right, fine. You can't. Well, I don't know how to do that. All right, whatever. Shift Alt D. Sure. And let's move it over to there, and then Alt D. Oh, we're on global, so I might not have done it right. Oh, it's okay. Undo both those. Local. Thank you. Alt D. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Should have just stepped the other way. It's fine. Okay. Fun. And I'm going to apply the and apply. Yes. Okay. A object convert to mesh. Okay, yes, everything has been converted. Mirroring is still good. Let's save because it's been a while. Okay. Those are fun. We need some big things sticking at the side here, though, too, now. Again, stick with these. They're fun. I do like this shape. I'm gonna line it up a little bit, pull it out a little bit, just make it a little bit more intrusive. Even a little more, all the way to there. Sure. Yes. And mirror it. Okay. I do like those. I think we want to give him something maybe in here, some kind. Something. Let's just, can I edit this thing? Yeah, okay. So it is just fucked from the line. Okay. That's better. I still want to flat it though. Sculpt mode. Smooth this down. Never let anything that was there get in the way of what you want to be there. Then we need to mirror it again. Okay. That is better for what I needed. Now, inset. I think an inset might be fun. Simple. Let's do that one. Add the insert. Scale it down. Come here. Okay. A little more. There. And mirror it. It's got nipples. A convert to mesh again, just so I can get rid of that. See what I've got. Cool. Then let's see what a fun thing we can find. Where do I want to look? Maybe not there. Let's go look somewhere else. See what else we can find. want something fairly small there. But interesting. Kind of going from this side, so let's stay on this side for sure. And I'm looking through some of my cutoffs parts in the asset browser window. See if I see something I kind of like. I don't know what this is, but let's see. It's freaking huge is what it is, but let's see. S.01. Great, but we want it to be here. Object, set origin, 3D cursor. Object, set origin, geometry to origin. Oh, no, don't manage that object. This object. Do. There we go. This object. Set origin to 3D cursor. Okay. Scale it down. It's pretty small. It's kind of like, why am I screwing with this? But I don't know. Sometimes it's fun. Sometimes it's kind of useless. We punch that up like that. Maybe even push it a bit more in so we can make it a bit bigger. That's kind of neat. Okay, it's going to be real subtle, but real subtle's not always bad. I'm going to come to this sucker here again. Three, Fos Control X. Okay, great. Down to just the center of that. Now, E, make it go up a bit. Yes. Shift AC, create a cable from the center of that, as close as we can get, to the center of this, as close as we can get. Cool. And then another one there to there. It's tiny. We're probably not, oh, damn, I lost a second cable. Gotta remember to hit finalize with Cable Raider. I always forget. There to there. Let's just move it over. And there we go. Okay. Again, it's tiny, but I think it's kind of cool. Object, convert to mesh. Join it with this. Now this, this, and this to this, mirror. We got some kind of a weird little thing sticking into there now. Was it worth the time? I don't know. But I think it's neat. So, yeah, well. Alrighty. Maybe it's time to start materializing and seeing if that calls something else out for it. Colors do we want them to be? I kind of want them to stay the same sort of colors as our other aesthetics have been. Append, maybe we'll go with the one we did last night, which was unnamed aesthetic. Material, armor. We had kind of olive drab, and I liked it. And the blood rust is always good. Okay. So try the olive drab for the base. Cool. And then let's look at it in color. That's a fun looking guy. Unless we make his, although actually, I'm gonna change my mind. Rust, blood rust armor for that one, yes. And then we're gonna make this one olive drab. So it'll have like a darker red centerpiece, because that's kind of, you see that a lot with bugs, right? Or I think you do, where it's the centerpiece is often like a darker, more saturated color. And even if it's not true, if I think it's true, it might work here. Cool. Cool. Which would then will make this thing also blood rust. It's just a cool color name too. What color is it? It's blood rust color. All right, that just makes it sound badass. Maybe that should be the same blood rust. It's kind of a centered body. Ooh, no, I don't want the wings to be that. They were selected too. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm liking that. Keep our cables yellow. I don't know. It always gets dirtied up to the point you can barely see them as yellow anyway. Cool. These, I think also yellow? Which could be fun. Now we come to the head. What do we want it to be? We got this. Okay, those can be yellow, at least right now. Cool. Keeping that together. These pieces, I think I'm going to make black. And maybe this piece here also black. This piece here, blood rust. Yes. Oh, yeah. And I think we want the center head piece maybe to be an entirely different color. White is always creepy. You kind of can't go wrong with it. Let's try. I mean, I could make it again, but I've already got it so many times, so let's just grab it. Then I gotta remember which one it was, which one had it. Like so many, but now I can like, oh, he has it for sure. White armor. White armor. Yeah. Oh yeah. And then we gotta give him some eyes. Let's save him. So I think these are going to be his eyes. That's pretty clear. Let's just grab just this one piece. Make our lives easier. Okay. L. Great. E. And a bunch. Cool. Pretty flat too, so this probably will work. Plus assign. They have the cool. We could go with the standard trope and give him red eyes, but yellow seems to be the color we're using a lot for lighting in the sphere. So let's give him yellow eyes to start with. Create 2 panes of glass. Fill it. Cool. Special. Glass frost. Add material. Cool. And then let's do it again. Assign. And something didn't get. Something's inside out. Face orientation. That's inside out. Okay. Hide. Hide. Okay, so that one's good. Shift hide. Come on. Hide. There we go. 3. Shift N, not Shift H. Shift N. There we go, you bastard. Okay. Turn off overlay. And still not showing up as light. Select, hide. Oh, I didn't give him the light. Oh, I see what I did. I overrode it. Dumbass. Cool. And then Alt-X, mirror it. Red's kind of overdone. I agree. Like on the one hand, you're like, well, this way you get the language, like people know it's what it is because it's what it is, but that got turned on. I don't know what the hell that was. Something's there that I don't want. No. Oh, gotta be the original. Yeah. The original dude. He's gone now. He's gone. Cool. And then we can take this here and give this section, what do we think? Red, black. Let's try black. Right down the center like that. Kind of dig that. And then maybe all that black assign. Yes. Ooh, yeah. Maybe even this also. Black. Mm-hmm. Yep. Cool. This shit makes me happy. I just like doing this stuff. Seriously, anytime I'm having a bad day, I'm like, I'm just gonna go model some shit in Blender and it makes me happier. Just a good thing to know about yourself. Black. Yeah. Cool. Now let's come back up to this guy, this piece right here. And black there too. And then I want to go to that and sharpen those edges. Yes. Mm-hmm. I'm liking him. I'm thinking he's coming along nicely. I think it's time to join them together and then just do those parts too. A, object, convert to mesh, just to make sure we've applied everything. Join it all together. Yeah, see how much darker and grimier it gets as soon as you make it all one object? It's like, oh, yep, now the ambient occlusion's taken effect. Come over here, remove unused slots, and we have prox aluminum. We got those prox ones to deal with. Hi, Zach. Good to see you, man. Prox aluminum, I think we're gonna make black armor. Yeah, sure. Prox Kevlar, we'll make olive drab. Yep. Prox aluminum, this one, also black. Easy spec, olive. I think that's all of them, right? None. I don't know what none is being used as, but it's going to be olive. It's none. Okay, so that's got all those parts sort of attached and in good shape. Save. Now he is not mirrored right now, which is actually cool because it means our dirt pattern won't be exactly mirrored. Let's select all, M, merge by distance. Whoo, don't do that. Okay, M, merge by distance. Okay, not merge at center. Merge by distance. Get rid of 23,000 vertices overlapping. There is our very creepy boy. Um, I like them. They're feeling fun to me. We could, let's see, tab, L, select seam, sharp. Yeah. Plus, and make them blood rust on the back. What do we think? I think it's kind of fun. Just to keep it, give it a little bit of differentiation. I kind of like that. It's like an insect's, coloration of the wings. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yellow's definitely working for me on his eyes. Yeah, I'm just kind of like going over it and like what looks weird to me and then trying to change that. I mean, other than weird that I want, because it's kind of all a little bit weird. And I like him. Now, kind of a space do we want to put this guy in just to show off how cool he is? Oh, and size-wise, he's roughly human size. He's a bit bigger than a person. Let's just put a dude next to him just to see, make sure we like that. There's our... Yeah, so he's not huge. Do we want him a little bigger? Or do we like him roughly human size? It's maybe, well, what do we think? There, now he's standing right. I don't know that he needs to be that much bigger than a person. We're not trying to make it super combat oriented or anything. Maybe just a touch. Like that. Just so you have to look up to him just a little bit. So now he's what? 279. Yeah, I think that's good. Now let's get rid of our dude again. Now that we've checked for scale. And let's see. Mesh, cube, tab, GZ -1. There we go. So now we can S Shift Z 5. Always just seem to wind up building like they're on a walkway. Let's do something a little different this time. But we'll start here. Okay. All right. I'm not going to argue with that. That looks cool. Cool. Now what if we take this sucker, Q, array it, give us something like 5. It is like repetition of forms. kind of a sucker for it. And I don't know that that form really needs a lot of doinking with. It's pretty cool. We could add more detail to it, but it's got a lot of kind of got our regular appropriate level of micro detail already. So let's just see what we get out of it. I'm gonna apply the materials from random flow just because we've been using them and we like them. And our flow soft UV, AU smart UV project. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, that's a fun thing. Cool. And there we go. Now, what do we got on the bottom that we can use for lighting? Because I think it'd be cool if this was actually kind of illuminating in somewhat. Is it mirrored? I think it's mirrored, but let's just double check. Let's make it mirrored if it's not. I'm gonna do it above the array just to make our lives easier. And that. Cool. And then that, sure. That feels cool. And no. Yeah, cool. Inset everything just a bit. Normals in just a bit. Plus assign yellow emission. Let's see. That gives us some light, which I feel like is good. Some light is good, yeah. Let's come back in again. And let's see. Where's my inset thickness? There we go. E. Come on. E. And cool. And let's give it a red light there. Okay. It's not going to do much except just add an alternate color, but you know, that's kind of all we needed it to do. Okay. Now our ground, let's keep mirroring it just because we're might as well go with this whole symmetry thing. It makes it feel more powerful. And apply it the first time so I can see it, and then do it again. Cool. W subdivide number of times 10. Yeah, sure. 10 works for me. Let's see. Shift G, coplanar. Shift hide. Let's go back to modeling. There we go. Hide those. Select that. Plate insets. Depth maximum of 0.5. Done. Alt hide. There we go. And Make sure we've scaled it correctly. No. Rotation scale. There we go. Plate insets. Depth 0.5. Size minimum of 1. Maximum of 5. Uh-oh. Turn off smoothness. We don't want to smooth this time. I don't think. Sure. That's kind of fun. It's a worthy amount. Let's do it again. L. Plate sets. Let's subdivide it 1 and give it a maximum depth of 3 this time. So we get some ups. Do we have any triangulation? We did have some. That's fun. And again, we're just kind of making the space for this guy to look cool in. It doesn't really super matter. Like it's gonna be mostly like off the background, whatever. But let's come back and L, no, just L. Panels, not panels. Keep on doing that. Plate and sets. Seed. Let's go a max of depth of 10 this time. That's fun. Good deal. Then we can tab. Select these. Subdivide. No. Well, yeah, sure. Great. L, tab, no. L, sharp. There we go. Plate and sets. Reverse 0 on this one. It's only going to go out max of 2. Nice. Okay. Just making something that has a little bit of life to it. And I think that does. Now let's take this bad boy back again and select this and this, but not that center one. Shift Q. Insets max of 0.25. Yeah. Fun. So he's got like a road going on now. I like him. Save. Anything else we want to do with that? Maybe I'm gonna take this whole thing and bevel it just a little bit. That will make our lives easier and make it look better. And it's kind of a neat thing. Not that angle though. RZ90, RX90. Yes, that angle does look cooler though. Now let's move it so it's not touching. Something like that. Actually, better the other way. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. That is better. And just join to that. Yep, sure. That might be enough for right now. Same material. Yes, but then we need to Smart UV project. You get bigger spaces because it's a smaller. Let's adjust the material. UV editing, AS5. No, S5. There we go. Cool, that's better. Yes. Okay. Then on this bad boy, Shift Q, cells 0.25, cuts 8. Okay. And then we need to grab them. Yeah. And make them yellow emissive. Do we care they're on the ground? I don't know if we want them right down that center. No, this. Tab, edit mode. B. Where are they? Oh. B. Right down the center. X. Vertices. Okay, oh, we still got a couple, right? Looks like I missed a couple. Oh, they weren't vertical up. Let's see. A couple's all right. That's fine. That doesn't bug me. Okay. Moving on. Lights. This is the default shit that I seem to do every time now, but you know. Sun. We know we want it to be Kelvin 10,000. Nice and blue. We're going to start with an irradiance of 2. We might cut it down, but hey, Michael. Yeah, you're good. Go off to the side. Unless we want to go like that. That'll be fun. Got a good like light, dark, light, dark, light, dark, light, dark. Cool. World. Black. Yeah. We definitely brighten up our camera, but we knew that. Exposure 7. That might be too bright now. Look at that. Lots of yellow on this one. Save. Let's add in our fog. Ground fog. Just the straight everything fog. I'm going to be boring today. GZ. Scale. Cool. Cover it all. Control A, rotation scale. Density of 0.2. Color, sickly green. there. Let's just set our camera up now while we're here. The ARRI Alexa. I don't think we're going past 100 meters, but let's go to 250 just so we can not have to worry about it. Lens, anamorphic, resolution, Panavision. Yes, exactly. We're in Mexico or Africa. Lots of yellow. If it was desaturated gray, we would be in an Eastern Bloc Soviet state. Yeah. Desaturated cool gray equals Soviet state. Warm yellow equals Latin America or Africa. And brown yellow equals Africa. I fucking hate it. That's kind of not bad. Take it a little bit there. We're kind of losing his color tones in all this toned lighting, which might be all right. I'm slightly off center. Trying to be aware of tangents in and around that. Yeah. Let's just try, just because we are losing a lot of color on him, although I do like that. Let's see if we change that yellow to a cool. See, now we're in a Soviet state now, or it's nighttime, or just white. I think I might just go with white on this one. More balanced light. I am kind of digging it, actually. I think that that's working well for us. We could do a couple of cables. It's never a bad idea. They just look cool. And I'm not even going to worry if they duplicate, which they will. Okay. And I just want to select all the white and hide it so I don't hang a cable from a light. I don't mind hanging a cable from those places. Mhm. Cables. Do not use mirror. Max 15. Still goes way too far. Max 25, 50. Oh, I see. Ooh, I see. It's hanging them across all of them. It's actually using that. That's interesting. Wasn't exactly what I was thinking, but it's kind of neat. I didn't realize it would use the array. If we keep that, we definitely need to move the critter or just remove that one cable. Q cables. We're gonna do all of them. Let's do 35, 100. No overlap. Fine, screw you. This will take it a second, but it shouldn't be too bad. I don't have that much stuff in here. Get rid of all of it. Undo. Kill no overlap. Minimum of 5. I think still might be too many. Cable amount 20. It just feels like a lot of cables. 10. That's what we started with. 10's all right. Origin seed. There we go. Yeah. Oh, we got a couple going down, which I guess we could just get rid of. I think that's the only one. It's not bad. L, X, vertices. Cool. And we're going to make it width of 0.025 so we can see them. And material, yellow armor. Cool. Radford. That was our shot initially. All right, maybe we can even change the lighting. Well, not the lighting, but the exposure. 8. Dark is good. I don't want it to be too dark, but dark is good for what we're doing. I think that's all right. Let's just, yeah. And yeah, it might be too dark now. 7.5. That seems okay. And I'm just gonna fix my compositing here real quick, so I don't do it after. This is my default compositing setup, but I just know from doing this project now what it needs to be, because it's pretty much been the same on everything for this project now. That will be better. Cool. And focus on the compromised. There he is. I'm good with this. There they are. I'm really trying to be better about that. This thing does not have genitalia. He looks cool. They look cool. I'm gonna keep doing it. I like it. There's our guy. We changed it around pretty significantly from the original source mesh, which is good because I didn't want to just use the source mesh. I like the piston udder things. They're fun. Yeah, I think we are good, my friends. I will be back again tomorrow with another one, as per usual. Still not entirely sure what it's going to be, but this was one of the directions I wanted to go yesterday, so at least we're kind of doing what I wanted to do. I still want to make like a stronghold for a tribe, but I'm not sure exactly how I want it to look, and I don't like fumbling around too much on a stream. I either want to not care or have an idea, and in this case, I both care and don't have an idea, so I'm kind of waiting until I do. Ooh, that needs to move though, or that needs to move. We don't want to wind up directly with that cable. There we go. Let's go to there. See if that's better. Yeah, that's better. Okay, cool. Anyway, have a great rest of your day, everybody. and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks again. Bye.